everyone, karibuni sana. It is yet another day right here. My name is Eric Mucheni and welcome to the Business Sustainability Conference. And today we've got a lot of topics for you, manze, which I want us to talk about and expound on, because I believe we as the young people, we have in terms of business and finance and accountancy, we have a lot of things that maybe are not clear on our part, and that's why we have a forum such as this, so that we can sit down and discuss about such issues and much more. Yes, straight into it, I want us to get into the conversation, and I have wonderful panelists here with me, and I would like them to introduce themselves and what they do.
Hi guys, my name is Amir Thande. Accountant by profession, chartered, business consultant, a tax consultant as well, and also an all-round guy.
Alright.
You're a go-to guy when it comes to matters of business.
Okay, my name is Ian Juma, an event planner, also founder and CEO for I Know Agency Kenya, also a digital marketer strategist. You can find us at I Know Agency Kenya on all social media platforms.
Alright.
Kelly Mouse, the only answer in Africa. You can always find me on Instagram, kelly._mouse, TikTok, kellymouse29, everywhere precisely, Kelly Mouse. I'm the only influencer when you jingle DMs.
What is the importance maybe of influencer marketing? Also, the companies that deal between me and the consumer directly, the importance of that form of marketing and advertising as maybe, let's say, the modern way of doing things.
Okay.
Yeah.
First of all, every company, when they're looking for someone or they're trying to promote their business or their product, they're going for the policy of ROI, return on investment.
Yeah.
So everyone, even when you hire Kelly, you want a return. From a product, you need sales. From a business, you need engagement and such. So like most of them ukipata, like they are not being the engagement which inatakikana kidogo anakuwa shortlisted. Yeah, but according to marketing, like us as I Know Agency, we have three phases of marketing. We have three phases of marketing. First is the strategizing part, where we identify your business. We identify what you deal with, we identify your competitors, what they are doing in the market. Afterwards, we come to consultation of logo and graphic designing. We figure out if your business, it needs marketing of online, marketing of ground, which type of marketing, billboards, which type of graphics should yenye tafiti your business. Kama ni kampuni ya sukari, which branding will get the buyer's attention. After that, we go to the third phase. The third phase is execution, in which, after identifying from the first phase your competitors, what are doing in the market, we come with our own strategies from our side, in which will help your brand to grow. And in this, we find there are so many ways. Emails nowadays, people pay for ads. You have Instagram, you have Facebook. Apart from those, we have mostly kina Kelly. Like in Kenya, mostly you have to know like who is in the top notch, depending with your product. Kama inaboiwa with youths are mostly using your product to look for a youth content creator. Yeah.
It all lies on the relevance too. How relevant are you to my product? And also how relevant and how trending are you? Because definitely I want to reach a bigger market as a CEO of a certain company, or a sales market, a marketer from a certain company. I feel like those are the only things that I look at. What's your engagement and how relevant are you to my product?
But mostly for companies, I can say it depends with a campaign, like what's trending at the moment. Most companies take advantage of that, and they come with campaigns. Like Naivas, you can see they have so many pick up kibonge. Like it's your creativity.
Alright. And the other question is maybe, does it work for all businesses?
Yeah, digital marketing works for all businesses, even families, because you need an engagement. You can't have a business and like people don't know where to trust you, because like in digital market, people first need to know you. They know you, they trust you. They know you, they like you, and then they trust you. Trusting, that's where they come in with their commodity, they start buying, they start,
No, Ian, when I'm dealing with people, they normally ask, when you're trying to pitch influencer marketing to them, unaulizaga, unaweza pata nime-engage Kelly here.
Yeah.
Kelly here has gotten 100,000 views on his TikToks, right? But how many of those actually translate to sales?
The conversion of sales.
Yeah, the conversion of sales from views.
From the view,
Because that's something that they normally ask, and you might think that maybe it's the budget, but company always has budget for marketing. As long as it makes sense for them to get customers into it. It's the customer acquisition cost. But for them, it normally turns out to be very high because of Kelly or anybody else might be having 100,000, 1 million views, but how many actually translate to sales? Maybe that's how do you,
okay, like for that, it depends. No matter, like you should look for Aina.
I feel like it's this mistake is an influential mistake. I feel like for me having 200,000 followers, 1 million, whatever numbers I have on my social media accounts that they cannot translate into sales to a certain brand I'm working with. I feel like it's my own mistake. And how is it my mistake? Social media sells by emotions. So if you cannot sell your emotions to the audience you have at the moment, they won't buy. So I feel like what can you do to like engage those clients? Ensure you have the normal conversations with your clients. But kuna watu wanakuanga na numbers alafu like celeb inaingia kwa kichwa. So but you don't reply to comments, you don't reply to DMs. You see, through comments, through DMs, through stories of people, you're going to learn what do these people want. And that's why unapatanga kuna like influencer ameelewa hiyo, unaweza muitia wewe betting akose kuchukua. Unaweza juu ameshaelewa audience yake. My audience needs tomatoes, so I cannot sell oranges on Friday. So if my audience on Sunday they want Coke, I'm not going to sell on Sunday Fanta because they won't buy it. And once they don't buy it, unakuwa na network ya marketers. Sasa hata marketer wa Apple anajuana na marketer wa Samsung. Anajuana. Kuna pale wanapata inakuwa tu like wanajuana. So once mimi nimekuemploy, sijapata sales. Once I'm on the board with marketers, ama niko kwa panel na marketers wenzangu nasema, nani Kelly Mouse msimpatie kazi, nilimpatia kidogo kuleta tashwishi. Nika like sikupata sales through him. So I feel like influencers will build the engagement na fans. Wow, be friendly. Like some of them don't even buy because they need the product. They buy because they feel like I'm supporting. I'm very loyal to this guy, so I have to. I feel like that's the only thing that in a limit influencers kupata jobs at the moment. So,
Mish, even ulikuwa namaanisha lack of engaging with the experts and such. So say atakosa kwa mara ya kwanza pengine kutojua tu. But then if he had engaged someone like Ian over there, then he'd know where his niche lies.
Automatically, like as I said, there are three phases. So before even you start like giving out your capital for a certain project through digital marketing, after some time we will not expect like the returns immediately, but after some time we will automatically get them.
Influencers are brand awareness creators. We create brand awareness. Whatever Ian said, people have to know you, they have to like you. And now you're the one to choose if the people trust you. So what we do to you is we introduce you to the people, now they know you. We make sure we create content that relates to your product so they like it. Now they trust what it falls on you. I feel like that's a mistake that companies want to find. Influencers, content creators, bloggers, YouTubers, these people are not marketers. We are brand awareness creators.
Ungeni advice, how would I know? Ian comes to me and tells me that he's come up with has come up with a new crypto thing that we're supposed to invest. How do you do your background checks and
So now I feel like this is something that was a very issue, but number one, I have to know, for me personally, for me to work with you, I have to know if your business is legit. How do I know? Are you licensed? Because now if I put my reputation out there to represent you, I'm your own ambassador if I decide to work with you. So if I have to take care of my reputation. So I have to know if you're licensed, if you do pay taxes. How do I know? I won't come to ask you, do you pay taxes? You're not going to tell me. How do I know? When I send an invoice, do you turn it back when it has the figures, the taxation deductions? So once I work with you in the first month and I do see you, the tax deductions, I'm not going to work with you.
Yeah. Alright. So my main question is, and hope can you kurudia even better for emphasis, yeah? How now can we make these two entities prove that there is actually sustainable growth in both of them?
Okay. Now, the first thing that you should do if you're looking to grow sustainably in any business, at your costs, ensure that the assets are making money. But mtu kama mimi ama mtu kama niche ndio wakimbilia kununua gari, that's depreciating more than it's bringing value to your business. So in the long run, if mwisho wa mwaka you run into financial issues, you need to sell your car that you got at $1 million shillings, you can sell it at 300, 400, so you lost value. So you make your assets work for you, reduce your expenses. So do not hire all your village people trying to impress them. Nah, just be sustainable, bit by bit you'll get there. And finally, diversifying your revenue streams. Mimi napata content creators wa kitambo walikuwa na hiyo shida. Unasikia mtu alikuwa kwa TV for a long time, in 10 years. And suddenly, now they're begging for money. I've seen that happen so many times the past 3 years. It's important to diversify your revenue streams so that if this side does not work out, to still have a backup. It also happens with personal finances as well. I cannot call someone employed in one job being paid $1 million shillings as financially stable as somebody with 100,000 shillings revenue streams. You can lose one, but then you can never lose both at the same time. It's very rare. So you're diversifying your risk here. So that's my opinion. If you find that people are engaging with people like us who are actually going to give you value, because you don't charge based on wins. No, we tell you what kind of value you need to add to your business, to your personal life, to your content creation. You know, come talk to us. The value that you need is the amount of time that we charge.
All right.
Yes.
Something that you can add on that.
So just a question. So does that mean that you guys charge per value creation?
Yes, depending on the value that you want. We've got different rate cards for different kind of. If you need us to do market research for you, we'll do that for you. We'll tell you this is before you get into selling sneakers. This is what the market looks like. This is the amount of sneakers that you need to sell for you to break in. You know, so it depends. If you just need bookkeeping, well and good. We're ready for that as well. The more value you need, the more you have to put in terms of work and the number of people that also have to consult with.
Makes sense.
And I hope after risk management in India,
yes,
exactly.
Risk management ni kuangalia the environment, call it personal. Political, economic, social, technological, environmental. No, you can see, for example, you're dealing with pollutants. Like you're a plastic producing company. That will not be sustainable for you because then you can tell in the next 5 years, plastic will not be a thing. Cars that use diesel will not be a thing, and so on and so forth. So we look at such stuff and assess the risk. And also, we can decide the best insurance plan for you, just in case you're facing such perils. Yeah. So risk management is a whole other thing. It comes in with things like software. You know, the list that you can put in software, depending if it's like, let's say a music business. Might need better digital protection, better cyber security as compared to something like a cyber. Yeah. So it depends the different levels of risk, but then we look at the person first.
Yes. Like kuhusu insurance. Sasa kama Kenya, insurance gani anaweza tuletea?
Sasa angekuwa amediversify revenue stream zake, then he'd need insurance for something. Kama ni camera, maybe he's decided to buy a camera. You cannot buy a camera for about 600, 700, and not have insurance.
Yeah.
For sure. There's always a need for you to have that soft cushion.
But I feel like we're also entitled to content creation.
And also life insurance.
As content creators. Kuna watu hata tumeona wana insure their heads because that's what generates money.
For sure.
True.
Like the other day Ronaldo aliinsure mguu yake right $10 billion. I feel like ndo akiumia analipwa.
You should know the people who advertise phones ama Vaseline. They have insurance for their hands, legs and fingers.
Sure.
For sure. They're content creators.
Definitely.
So Ian, I feel I've exhausted all my questions. So what are some of the projects you have worked with so far, as you tell us about Aino company?
Okay. First, Aino agency, we go with the motive. The audience is our priority. So this is where we empower, position brands through digital marketing. Equal companies, equal private institutions, equal influencer, like in both areas to handle them. So like I've taken you through the phases of Aino, I will repeat them again. Maybe what I can say, like advantages of digital marketing. Most Kenyans, I see them struggling with running shops instead of using digital marketing. Instead of having a shop, you can have your shop online, and you will still make sales. Like for me, I have friends, I have colleagues who close their shops and move to digital marketing, where they sell from their platforms. Their shops, that's where the customers go to collect the commodities, and they are really making good sales. But someone to develop really good in digital marketing, consistency, communication, they should be top notch. Yeah, they should be top notch. That consistency. At first, it won't be easy because the people in the industry, they're trying to recognize you, to recognize what you are doing. But after some time, when you are feeding on social media, it will be good. But me, I see the challenge in our country mostly. People depend on the common apps for marketing. That is the Instagram, the Facebook, like the common ones. You will find so rare people, so maybe like wasiwa chache sana using like other ways of marketing. Like having a website, msata kwambia like it's costly, but you can find like with less than 5k you can have a very nice website for your product or for yourself or for any services that you offer. And then you can be getting reviews, like it can really work out for you.
So in some of the brands and the should be that.
Okay, first you can see, let me mention a few. In the accountant diary, Kenyan accountant diary.
Oh, kumbe hadi watu wako. Sasa tumepaka scratch yours maneno.
Relationship. We have them. I have Kelimo's. Kelimo's is also my partner work with him. It's part of Aino. Yeah, and others. Before this, we are doing most events. We are doing events. We have an event called Shimmer Vibe. We have also partnered with most of these like Sababisha, the ones Shanshe is coming a part of it.
Yeah.
So like mostly we decided let's form a digital marketing agency. So like when we are getting these jobs coming, we also offer something else. Instead of like event planning and management and everything, let's also do marketing. And later I've realized it comes with, we can also do for brands, institutions and such. Before that, we had a campaign, a sustainability campaign for planting trees. We planted almost 50 trees back then. We are looking for a part drive campaign to still do brand awareness and still support our girls in the community.
Alright. Oh, that's nice.
I feel like I have one question. Okay, I'm part of this. I'm
the
co-founder of Aino. Now that he's representing it here, I'm representing my own self. I would ask, as a viewer, I would ask one thing. Why would I work with Aino?
Okay, first of all, we'll take you through, like, if it's a business, if you're a business person, like for a product, we'll take you through on how you can make sales through digital marketing. We identify what your competitors are doing, what can we do to make your product or service more compelling with the community. Then after that we develop a plan on which you will get your return on investment. Like, yeah, that will work.
Mimi nataka kusikia account ya each and every one of you. Maybe could your career choices have led you to where you are now? Ama you know Kenyans, sorry to say, sisi not band wago. You know when kila mtu alianza kuwa footballer, mzazi ni nani? Shika mpira, gonga, kimbia academy. You know, so could you maybe your career choices have led you to where you are now?
Let me answer that. To mwisho. Aje tusikie
Uko na story. Uko na ushuhuda.
Personally, it's been a journey for me. It's been about, I think, 7 years working in corporate in different fields. Influencer marketing. There was also telecom, healthcare, and it's been quite a journey for me. And then there's also the school of hard knocks, trying to be an entrepreneur. And then you learn, you go inside ingine, bado unajifunza. So it's both career choices and life choices and such. So it's a mix. For me, it's quite a mix.
Alright.
So do you think right now you're doing what you wanted to do?
Yeah. I'm an entrepreneur. I've always wanted to do that, and I'm also still a bit in corporate. So
okay, let's make these questions very kind and direct. Do you think what you studied is what you're doing right now?
Yes, I did accounting in university, and I also trained professionally in accounting still. So I did accounting for a total of 6 years. Go. And funny enough, I chose that career after Form 4, against everybody else's best advice. I also have to prove my village people right now. So
I'm tempted to ask that question. Lakini labda nakutoa kwa soko pahali. I'm being tempted to ask that question, lakini bwana labda nakutoa kwa soko pahali. Wewe umesema tajibu wa mwisho akitoa ushuhuda wake. Wewe
testimony be like mtu hapo. On your path.
On your path.
I started with event planning and though I'm still political science, but navita kidogo, but still there.
So nikiamua kufanya MCA kutafute.
Raila na Rege.
Right.
For me, let me tell you mine. So for me, as I introduce myself here, creativity, not books. I believe you can make money without going to school. I feel like as long as you can dream about it, you can achieve it anytime you want. So for me, I did accounting as he did, but now we spending kazi ofisi. Spending kupangwa. So I did accounting not because I liked accounting. I did accounting because it's my dad's career. He's a professional in this. He has an MBA. He has an MBA in this. He's a CPA holder, SCCA, all that other stuff. So he's like, this is the career you have to do: accounting, finance. And I was like, okay, I did it. I did it to impress my dad. But now to the extent I was like, no, I'm not bound to work hard. I'm bound to work smart. I had to find something that I love. And for sure right now, I'm doing something I love, and I love what I'm doing at the moment. What I don't love is the place I'm going with, but I'm putting more effort. I'm going to grow. For sure, this is the chance for you to know an upcoming youngster before I become a star up there. So take it nicely. Talk to me, come learn you more, okay?
I want you now to come and tell us about Kenya Accountants Lab. I've said I had highlighted a few of what you do. It's
a topic that I'm passionate about. But talking about passion, you do what you're passionate about. It helps when it comes to content. If you're making content, do what you're passionate about, then you'll enjoy it. When it comes to an actual career, if you want to make a career out of something, where the money is that. I don't think
that's a lie.
No, listen. Nobody woke up. Nobody woke up passionate to see blood. You know, like there's no one who's passionate to go where the blood is, go cut up people. You know, people go where the money is at, and then the passion brings itself.
Yeah, true.
In my experience, it does. You know.
Before you go on another thing, let's discuss that. Do you know why I say go with what you're passionate about and money will follow? Because if today I wake up, money, there is a lot of money in engineering. There is a lot of money in IT that is booming right now. Why didn't I go for IT? Because I knew I was not going to do it the way, to the fullest. One thing with doing what you're passionate about is that you are going to do it to the fullest, to the maximum. Utafanya mpaka usikie imekataa. But now doing for the money, it means juu sahi una work na accountant diary. Kesho asubuhi CEO akiamua mshahara wako anapunguza by 20%, utahama uende another financial corporate. That means you are there for money, not for passion.
For sure. You're not doing this for money?
No. Okay. First of all, I did it.
Let's all be honest.
I did it
for the money.
I did it for passion that resulted into money.
Because
how long did it take to me until I got the first gig of mine? It took me almost the new account I have now. I got my first gig when I was 50,000 followers. You can imagine. How it can take you. It took me almost like 4 months to get 50,000 followers, and like that gig, sitataja ni gig gani, nilipata gig ya 7,000. Imagine umefanya kitu for 6 months but unalipa 7,000.
And how many videos did you make for that company?
I did a trial basis probation, one video. Then after that nika sign contract a whole month. No. Now what the story behind the lesson behind that story is that do what you're passionate about. Hata ukifail mara ngapi, you know. Another good example of someone we all know, Mark Zuckerberg. Mark Zuckerberg alianza hii kitu akiwa university from an idea of a friend. But because I feel that he's going to feel I'm in the field of IT. I'm going to reach a point where you're going to withdraw your statement. I'm in the field of IT. I love IT. I love IT. This idea I'm getting from my friend lies in the field of IT. Akatengeneza the app, ilianza ikiwa like a community app ya shule tu ya university, watu wanaongea. Then later in 2009, fast forward 2009, Yahoo proposed $1 billion to sell the account. Imagine $1 billion ya 2009. If at all Mark Zuckerberg was behind the money, angechukua. But because this guy was passionate about creating this thing, and he knew this passion I have is going to get more money out of this, alikataa the deal. Aliwaambia my passion says user for being. Now fast forward to 2014. Fast forward, Google
was just patient.
You see, that's what I'm telling you. Now, the spirit of getting money will not bring the patience. You'll never be patient. Leo kama sina do naenda kampuni. But now the patient italetwa na passion. Okay.
Kelly, let me
work with the passion.
You've talked about such spaces, Facebook, kulikuwa na Yahoo, there was MySpace. Okay, kulikuwa na MySpace, kulikuwa na Tugo. Do you mean those people are not passionate enough? Ama they did not wait enough for them to make their money? Because they all died. They didn't wait to see.
They didn't. Okay, there are a lot of factors that inaweza changia kuanguka, but the spirit of chasing money is number one.
Let's assume
ukifuata do sana mzee utaumia. You're going.
So kama wewe hivi, you'd die with what you make. Kufa nayo tu hata kama it's not making any money with a license.
Kenye unielewi ni if the cat pushes me to the wall, I'll change. Hata sasa uniambie I change my content that I'm doing right now, and I have a guarantee that every video I'm going to create in that new content is going to go viral. I'll change my content. But this is not because I'm not passionate in what I'm doing right now. But this is because I've been pushed to the wall. Okay. Now, what comes first is love what you're doing, but you have to love it.
I'm curious. What were you passionate about when you were a child?
When I was a child,
it wasn't content.
It wasn't content creation. This is very weird, but I was passionate to be a hacker.
Hacker.
Yes, that's why I wanted to do IT. Yeah. But now, when I entered the university, I didn't love. No. First, I registered when the KCA kufanya IT, but nilienda the first day. I felt like, no, I'm not. I don't love this. I don't feel the vibe in this class. I got out na nikaambia mzae tusilipe fee.
So your passion grew later. Your passion for content came later. That's exactly my point, Mish.
Came later.
Yeah, where the money is, the passion will come.
No. I didn't go where the money is because at all if kama nilikuwa nafuata do ningeipata day one. But sikupata day one. Na siku give up just sijapata do. Why didn't I give up?
Yeah.
Why didn't I give up?
Point to
No. I didn't give up. I didn't give up because I did what I was loving. And the passionate I was very passionate about. Actually kitu nilifanya nianze mngeniuliza hii ndio hata ningemaliza debate. Why did I start content creation?
Why did you? Kwanza, what was your first platform? Let's start there. Let's see how you're not following the money, bro.
Number one was Facebook.
Then where did you move from Facebook to where you know?
Because I felt like right now the brand is created by TikTok. I started by Facebook, nikakuja IG. I think early stages zangu za IG nilikuwa na decorating. We even did a gig with Fanta sometimes back. So I came from Fanta, nikakuja Instagram yangu ikalag, you know how growing Instagram is in me. I went to YouTube, I quit YouTube and came back to TikTok. And now kitu inakuonyesha sikuwa nafuata do, I tried all of them. But now I stopped on TikTok because now TikTok was growing fast and it was creating a brand more than anything. Another thing, it was trending all over the world. I didn't want to be me in Kenya alone. I just wanted to be me everywhere. There is a platform yenye kugrow ni ngumu kuliko zote. YouTube.
TikTok is the easiest.
YouTube. TikTok is the easiest. I feel like TikTok is easy. The reason why TikTok is very what wanaichukulia it's unaweza grow anytime. Is because of the strategy, the creativity it is built to. TikTok is the only application yenye ukifungua hivi unaweza shtukia imefika asubuhi 6 asubuhi unafaa kwenda 12. Do you know why? Because it's built in the system ya swiping. And now the video has ishi. So you swipe and now whatever you see now there is the most interesting thing among vitu umekuwa unaangalia. So wewe kama page yako tukianga tu vienyeji ndio interesting kwa kitu umekuwa ukiangalia. So it's built in a manner that it learns kulingana na watch time yako. If leo waeke video ya football ni watch na niirudie, it's going to be pushed sana kuniletea videos za football because nimewatch ya kwanza, nimewatch ya pili, nikilike, nikisave. So ina learn that. So another thing why it's easy to grow on TikTok because it's in short video form. So creating a video and being creative in 15 seconds haiwezi compare na YouTube. YouTube lazima ukue creative for an hour. So being creative in 15 minutes is very easy than being creative in 1 hour.
Femeas, mbona shorts na reels hazijakuwa na hit kama TikTok? They are the same. You talked about swiping, you talked about them being short videos.
Because they are not easily accessible. Ushaifungua TikTok hivi na ufungue YouTube hivi. Ukifungua YouTube hivi unaanza na mix yenyewe ni 54 minutes. Tangu ufungue TikTok you have to look for a button utafute shorts those you watch. Now the same thing to reels, lazima uzitafute ndo uzione.
Last mentality of people, they assume these other apps consume a lot of bundles.
Come on,
Makes sense.
Yeah.
In real sense, do they?
In real sense,
Depends on what you're watching, the quality of the video.
If I was to rate them kulingana vile zinakula bundles, I'd say YouTube goes number 1. I'd say TikTok goes number 2. I'd say Instagram goes number 3. Yeah, because I feel like hata ukiangalia bundles zako zikikatika na ulikuwa na watch video kwa TikTok inakatika instantly. But on Instagram, kama ulikuwa kwa picha ya mtu feed, uta scroll almost feed zingine kama 5 hapo chini anze kula. So I feel like TikTok inakuja na mtu. Lakini na YouTube unajua imeshootwa in 4K, so lazima guarantee.
Because na just even abuse keeping in mind finance bill ilikuwa imepitishwa juzi ya and content creators were touched, yeah. How is it affecting you currently?
So I think imetuguza very bad that you have to pay an amount it's an increased amount to our initial wages. Now we don't get anything out of it. Because why do I say we don't get anything out of it? Because hata unaambiwa palilia pale utavuna, si ndio? So hakuna vile mimi naweza lipa tax at the end, hatuna ministry inajali content creation. Hakuna input yote inawekwa content creation because we are using one resource yenye hakuna like input inawekwa. We are using creativity, our minds to get this money. Not that kuna bonds tunapewa. For example, I'll give you just one basic example yenye napatia kila mtu anauliza kuhusu tax ya content creators. Unaweza enda bank sahi upeane hiyo social media accounts kama collateral. It's not possible. So no one is going to give you a collateral using your social media accounts, but they want to take any amount you get from those social media accounts. This is something that those who are above there should discuss. Because kama mnataka kututax, mtukubalie pesa tupeane collateral. Kama sasa mimi ni msee wa real estate, niko na full legal rights za kupeana my house as a collateral nipewe loan ni expand business. So they should take content creation also as a business, because we invest in this thing a lot of money in ourselves. Okay, wanaanga content creation kama something like umeamka leo umeshoot umepost. No, it has a lot of inputs lazima uweke hapo. So I feel like walianza na step 3 instead ya kwanza step 1. Wangeanza na what can we do to like help ourselves to make creativity kidogo. Number 2, kitu kingine wangefanya, wangebonga na hizi social media platforms. They get to be monetized everywhere, like kama vile in Europe and America zinakuwa monetized. So such unapata you can make a lot of money out of they can tax us from the amount tumepata Instagram and TikTok, yet they are not monetized. How are you guys expecting us to get the money to tax? Unaweza pata 3 months hujatengeneza dola lakini watu wana expect to tax. Aje? I feel like wangetaka kutax to wase wanafanya YouTubers, not to content creators at large. Another thing naweza sema on that is that imeumiza young and upcoming content creators, of which I'm part of them also. Sija make it to that extent kubwa. So I feel like unapata msemo yako chini ya 100,000 followers, no brand is going to approach you to do any business with you, because siwezi ku approach uko na 100,000 followers na hata nimekushinda mimi brand imekushinda that audience. So I feel like our content creators wadogo wanaumia to this extent. So I think wanafaa waikae chini nayo wa involve to the task force, watengeneze task force iko na content creators, not si yako kwa regular offices. Unafanya kazi kwa ofisi unalipwa mita, unafikia content creator analipwa the same. Yeah, that's all I can say.
Nice.
You talked about taxation, and I think kuna kitu Nigerians hufanya. Unapata kina Kelly ndio wanakuwa wako taxed. I would propose to the people who make policies, maybe there's a reason why they've not done it, but it has worked in other countries. It's taxing the company itself. You can tax Facebook, you can tax TikTok or Instagram, because that's where the money is going eventually. It's Instagram that's paying you back. But when you're taxing someone like Kelly, you don't know whether that camera is hired. You don't know what his costs truly are. So if someone tax directly, you're actually shutting out creativity in the country. I think it would be better if they were taxing the companies themselves. Yeah, for sure.
When you approach a content creator right now, the rate is not like before. The rate has gone a bit higher, which even to us kinda is problematic, because apart from him or her creating a content for you, you still have to pay the ads. You still have to, you have a big financial to cater for. So kidogo inaweza kuramba.
Unakupata kona mbaya. And Amir, one thing I know is that maybe these brands, they will be committed to the service, but they fail. Despite the fact that we're talking about taxation, is there anything else that maybe, let's call them startups, because that I mean, as a brand, I am a business in myself, because I'm bringing money, to this brand is bringing money. So is there any way that we can say that these businesses fail?
I think in Kenya, startups fail worse than the global average. The average lifespan for a Kenyan startup is 3 years. So ukianzisha biashara sahi, you don't make it to the 4th year, you'll definitely fail in between. 80% of Kenyan businesses fail between the 1st and the 3rd year. The global average is 7 years to 10 years. 7 years utapushalisha mtoni. But in 3 years, the child has not even started to go to school. And according to research, the lack of expertise. Most people want to say, Mish, kuna biashara, nini, but then they're not really willing to engage with people like me, people like Jumwa and Kelly to add value to their business. Wengine ni finances, not only because of finance, but unapata wengine they have so much money, like you can go get a loan of 10 million from a bank, to collateral for it. But then you've not planned for it sufficiently, so you've got no idea how long you can keep your business sustainable. So unapata they want to grow too fast, too quick. You want to hire about 100 of your homies, kila mtu. Within the first 3 years, when you're already dealing with a wage bill that's over 70%. I've dealt with enough of such people whose family, their operation costs coming to rent, they want to have a high-end office somewhere. So these are some of the things that we deal with. Finances, planning, and research. Some people do not, most people do not research the business well. They don't know where they're getting into, they don't know the risk that comes with this, and also some other hidden costs in Kenya, hidden costs. Unless you engage someone, that's where people like me, Kelly, and Jumwa come in.
So I feel like number one, you have to niche up and make sure if you're finding a niche, you're doing something you like. Number two, be consistent. There are 3 rules of content creation. Number one is less views does not equal bad video. Leo unaweza shoot video kwa 3 views does not mean that content is not good. No. The video can be good, the content can be good itself, but you're going to get less views because the algorithms of these social media platforms are not fair. Unaweza pata mtu ana shoot something very shitty, anapata millions of views, but you're shooting something very reasonable to the community right now, but people don't want to watch it. So I feel like another thing, you should understand the algorithm. So if the algorithm is telling you to shoot something that is shitty, don't do it. Just have principles of your own self. Number two, for these rules, quality over quantity. Don't shoot 100 videos, no, they are not quality.
I believe that's that. And so as we end it, parting shots, I would like parting shots from each of you in terms of now the topic of the day, which is business sustainability. Parting shots to maybe, and also something that you may have overlooked as we were discussing.
Where you reach out, you're not going to laugh at your dream. Most people will actually support your dream to come true. Some of us have learned the hard way and try to learn the soft way. They encourage you. The experience is not the best teacher. You can learn from my experience. It doesn't have to be yours. So engage with people and ensure that whatever you're doing makes sense. Make it make sense. And make it make sense.
Like Palace hygiene is promoted. So you have to keep on building. They say that consistency is key. But before you reach on the step of being consistent, ensure you know what you're doing, you like what you're doing, and be consistent with it. My favorite lecturer taught me one thing. I think he's one of the people I realized when I was starting my TikTok. He has become my number one fan. Equal lecturer wangu wa statistics, business statistics. Alinifundisha one thing. Do one thing every single day for the next 3 years. In the next 7 years, you're the pioneer in that field. Ensure you weka tu 1 hour yako. Set one project unaifanya every single day. You're going to be in 3 years. You're going to be a pioneer in that thing.
A brand without audience is nothing. So like your brand, your company should have a storyline, and that storyline will go in the digital side. You normally people only can access your story.
Every time I'm invited somewhere, I don't allow them to close their show without me saying this. When I started this thing, everyone, including my family, they told me 2 words: you can't. And guess what? I replied with 2 words: watch me.
Nice.
So, watch me.
Watch me.
Feel free to reach out. You can always talk consultancy fees are pretty fair.
Alright. Okay.
Me always Kelly Mouse the only answer in Africa. Everyone wants to-
I don't know.
Actually, if you don't know this, ask your girlfriend. Another thing, I'm the only man in this town who is allowed to chase pussies because I'm the mouse. So,
So thank you very much for joining us, Manze. Let's hope we can have much of these conversations
For sure.
more and more. Yeah, I'll see you watu wangu. Yes, we have been Eric Micheni. You can find me at Micheni_Eric on Instagram, Micheni Eric on TikTok and all those other platforms. Yes, otherwise you can also find me here at Radio Legion. I do the lift off every Monday, Wednesday and Friday from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. Tuingia hapo, tupige story, tupige banta. We let life be easy. I'll see you. Anyway, till next time.
so